Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's Monday. It's Monday. Can we believe it? Can we believe it? The answer is no. None of us believe it. We're living in an alternate reality of our own choosing, shaped through pure belief and core values. Oh my gosh, welcome in everyone. First, congratulations Memphis on getting first. Tom with 6 months. It's been 8 months already. Is this still the beginning of summer? Oh my gosh, Tom, I hear you. I hear you, Tom. I hope that you are doing well, and I hope the progress is going along well on your new Brooklyn Bridge Tycoon. By the way, folks, in case you aren't, go follow Tom. What are you doing? Prodigal a little too late. Unfortunately, some reason it didn't let me claim it. Discrimination against purple. Oh, shoot. Mothman, Kaloo, absolutely. It's all good. I still said first, which is all that matters in me books. Oh, man, it's like a YouTube comment. Ate too much breakfast. I blame someone other than me to avoid responsibilities. Shoot. Tom is the definitive millman. 100%. We have a hat tower. Mothman. Let's get that hat tower. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is something else that we need to get working on is on the overlay, get the hat tower redeeming correctly. So, thank you all for being here on this slightly earlier stream. We're going to be doing this at kind of odd times throughout the week. Unfortunately, like I said on Discord, in case you aren't following along there, Wife Quest has a very big conference that she needs to get ready for. She needs to do a full illustration for and a whole bunch of thumbnails in the space of like 5 days. So she's got a lot of work to do and not a lot of time. So we are going to be playing supporting partner because she will in turn be playing supporting partner for me during the game jam. So this is us getting our hours in and trying to be a good spouse. So very grateful for all you here. Yeah, Tom, I saw you were working on your Wild West project, right? And honestly, I don't even know what genre of game that is other than the setting. I just know it's like Wild West themed. So, you helpful spouse? Well, yeah, you know, you gotta support. But Gatekeeper just released a really big update a little bit ago. Blades of Doom redeemed an analysis for it. He was the first person that introduced us to it, and then he brought in this redeem for this one, released just a week ago. So there is now like a hub area. There's a store you can purchase from. There's kind of evolutions of artifacts and all sorts of new stuff that came in. So it looks like it's quite the large update. Let's see what this kind of does for the pacing of the game. Last time we played Gatekeeper, I said there was a lot to like about it. It was pretty hard. And there was a lot in the language that I felt needed some support. But that's from... Oh, and also I'm not a big fan of like by default online stuff. Like... Oh, we unlocked a new character. The Mediator. Okay, throws a projectile that deals 200% damage with a radius of 4 units. Casts a curse on the selected enemy. Subsequent attacks will deal extra damage within a radius of 11. Whoa. So it like makes all damage you do to an enemy be AoE. This character seems cool. I do want to like beat the game with one of the other characters first though. We won Jern Choice Award? Really? Tom! Big congrats. I had no idea. That's awesome, Tom. Huge congratulations. Is it Will Smith themed? Wow, West. I've been playing this quite a lot lately. This update changed the pace dramatically. Ooh, Eric Cameron over on YouTube. Thank you for letting us know. I'm really curious about that because that was something that I struggled with in this game was the pacing and trying to understand what the game was really wanting me to do in order to grow correctly. That is awesome. Okay. Really excited about this. So we have Aurora, Land of the Ancients. We have our machine gun. We've got our sort of rocket. We have a dash. And then we have our ricochet. And our objective is to charge 2 totems. This is a Risk of Rain style roguelike. So we're gonna go until we find these totems. We want to go fast because the longer we take, the scarier the map becomes. And I remember them talking about how the levels were going to get a lot larger in this new update. And that definitely seems to be the case. Normally, you could find the objectives within like a few seconds. And there is a lot more exploring here. Let's get a treasure chest. Karazes, good to see you, friend. How are you doing? All right, take care, Prodigal. Thank you so much for the lurk. Best of luck. We like on-hit attacks on this guy, just because he has so much attack speed on this thing. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't pick it. Shoot. I have resources now that I have to spend on it. Oh, and these are the triads. After fractal activation, regeneration is doubled until fractal is restored. Wow, okay. This is already very different. So we don't have enough money to buy stuff yet. Where do we get money from? So we are now at 45 money. So we do get money from killing things. All right. Is there a way I can like see the map? Ooh, no. Hold on. Settings. Keyboard and mouse. No map. That's a bummer. That's a big bummer. Because if you're making the map so large, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a wimp, but like I really want to know. I need to be able to maintain the gestalt of an area in my brain. This kind of goes back into wayfinding, which we've been talking a lot about recently, actually. But if I don't have good landmarks, and I don't have a way to kind of evaluate the map as a whole, I'm going to get lost, like 40% of the time. Once again, I mean, just good polish on this. Good little hit stops on attacks. Tiny amounts of screen shakes. When you dash, you get a little... come on. Yeah, the camera zoom out and in. It all feels really good. I mean, it's very well executed on. Good particle effects and everything coming out of there. On kill, an 8% chance to leave a weakening cloud. Oh, interesting. Let's go HVAC. Get that chain lightning blasting. Cool flag. So that's actually really good when you have these isometric games, and this tree as well does something similar, but the flag really does it, where we talk a lot about foreground, middle ground, background for your compositions, for your scenes, right? Our good old Kurosawa framework. And it's a little hard to be able to do that when you have this isometric view. But by introducing verticality, you now can have a foreground element. So that flag waving right in front of the player's face brings them in. All right, more attack speed. That sounds like a good idea. We're going for heavily attack speed based anyways. Oh, this is a totem. Great, let's do it. Burning areas inside the totem circle. Ouch. Get blasted. Don't like these guys. The totems that shoot the lasers are not my favorite. Fiery impulse from the planet's orbit. Jeez, get out, get out, get out. Gosh. Oh, that's right, and I forgot there was a sprint button. That's right. Okay, now I'm remembering things. I'm not a complete elder millennial. At the beginning of each turn, the totem spawns a reinforced horde. Okay. Sounds like a good time for ricochets. Ooh, another evolution. More attack speed. Yeah, more attack speed. Which, once again, now I'm remembering, that was a confusing term for me. I don't know if attack speed means cooldown. Oh, that's right. We learned that like your first ability is the attack. And then the rest are abilities. But the first thing is also an ability, but then so attack speed affects your first attack, but then does ability speed, like ability cooldown reduction, does that also apply to the attack? Because it also counts as an ability for some things, but not other. I don't know, I'm remembering that being confusing. All right, so this is charged now, Kalu. Let's grab this store over here. Sentient Talisman attacks every 8 seconds. Follows the Gatekeeper and heals. Let's get the Hollow Talisman. It's not, like, my favorite thing ever, but yeah, it's okay. Let's go find this other totem. So we got our little buddy over there. Also, colors, good color language there, right? Where this could easily get seen as an aggressive bad guy. But because they made it such a different color, it's fairly visible that it is not the bad guys, right? That glow, the yellow light, is pretty important. Now, granted, these little guys also have a yellow light. So I'm hoping that doesn't get too confusing. Oh, we have an evolution too. Skill cooldown. Burning Pillars of Light. But in general, I really like these style of games. There is a struggle for me with them always of trying to understand what is the pacing. Like, I've been playing some Raven's Watch recently, which just came out into its 1.0 release, and is a really good game, but I really dislike kind of a core part of it, which is the same problem I had with Dead Cells. I have a similar problem with Risk of Rain, and all of these kind of beat the time-based thing games are similar in that regard. I don't love it when a game is based around combat, and then a core part of the game is avoiding combat, right? Like, in these Risk of Rain style games, you want to avoid being caught by anything. You want to keep moving, keep running around, and you want to avoid fights that are not absolutely necessary. And that has always felt kind of bad to me. All right, touch statue prince. I don't know what prince is. Are we talking like Purple Rain prince? What kind of prince? We got a lot of money though. Jeez. Let's do sprint. Oh, you're not a... I find that the use of the yellow/orange is a bit much, especially since both enemies and players have abilities that use the same color. Ooh. Yeah, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I was hoping that wouldn't shake out long term. So we can build the swarm pendant. Nah, it's not really what we're looking for here. Yeah, that's a big bummer. So, like, we've done 8.5 minutes on here. Is that a good time? Or is that, like, a poor time? I don't really know. But then as well, it breaks the verisimilitude of the world for me if everyone knows about you? Good? Question mark? If the best... Jeez. If the best strategy is just running away... Holy crap! What am I supposed to do here? Jeez. Yeah, sure. More projectiles. Sounds good. Wow, I got nuked there. Move speed? Yeah, let's get move speed. Bounce. Yeah, this is so many dudes. I'm curious if this is the type of game where all of these ads do not give experience, or if they don't disable it for the boss fight. There's a lot of games that have experience-based mobs. When you get to a boss fight that endlessly spawns them, they don't want you to farm that forever, right? That would totally mess with the economy and the pacing. So they make these little guys not actually give you anything. But it seems like we're getting experience from them. So theoretically, we could farm. All right. Good, we in the clear? All right. Obelisk of Catharsis. We get another Hollow Talisman. Alamod! Good to see you, friend. Let me go grab Marvel real quick for you. Here we go. There's Marvel. There we go. Say hi, bud. And say hi. Say hi. Hi. Oh, goodness. I don't think time matters as much anymore. From what I can tell, enemies seem to stay on pace with you, regardless of how long you take. It's definitely not like Risk of Rain 2, at least. Interesting. Okay. We've been clearing mobs to get as many monies as possible. Interesting. Huh. That's fascinating, Eric. So, okay. Did it used to be... Like, it used to be that way, right? The timer used to matter more? Let's get the Hollow Talisman. Then we can upgrade... Health regen. And if that's the case, then why have the timer in the upper left? Still, that seems like that's now kind of an anachronism. All right, what do we got here? We got a forge, we can get second wind. Not really loving that. Oh, this is the sort of store area in between things. Okay. Ooh. Yes, more projectiles. 100%. On hitting with the first skill, a 10% chance to push the enemy away. Sure, yeah, that sounds good. And 10% to attack speed, and then indicator for extra crit. Absolutely. I just don't really care about this one, Fuse. Vessel drops from a killed enemy. 360% damage within a radius of 7. It's like kind of eh. How do I get up there? I think so, but the pacing is so different now. You'll see in the hub world, there are a few unlocks and achievements linked to time still. Oh, interesting. I recognize that my tonality there was like of disgust. It was really more just like, oh, that's interesting. I don't understand. I'm curious to understand it, right? All right, what's up in here? Obelisk of Curse. Whoa, Delta's Curse. Find the Obelisk of Curse on Delta. 9% of players have gotten that. So you have the Cursed Shard, a 10% chance to create an area at the point of enemy's death. Damage 10% of maximum health once every 0.3 seconds. Damages everyone. Okay. Doubles damage both to enemies and the owner. 100% to damage against rampants and sirens, but minus 40% damage against other enemies. I don't know what a rampant or a siren is. Let's try Eminence. This is classic yuck yum design methodology, right? Where we're going to give you something really good, but to balance it out, we have to give you something really bad on top of it. This seems reasonable for this guy. Like, I'm going to be trying to not take damage in the first place. I'm going to be, like, really far away. Increased argument rate? What is an argument? Deals 10% damage every 0.2 seconds within a 6-unit radius. Okay, so that's going to be good for, like, the melee dude. All right. So we want to look for ammo here. And this is the, like, evolution stuff, I guess. So if we get all 3 of these, then we get something cool. All right. Rad. How are you doing, Joe? Any new updates about the jam you missed? No new updates about the jam. By the way, if you don't know, we are hosting a game jam, Fox Hollow Jam 3. You can hit that with !jam. We have sponsorships from Cartoon Coffee and Riverwolf Games, which we're very grateful for. And it's going to be a grand old time. Make sure you sign up starting in the 1st of November with 2 different tracks based on if you like long jams and short jams. You can do either one. May the balls be with you. Incredibro, good to see you, friend. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. How's your project coming? And how was your jam submission? How did that wrap up? Ooh, okay. Okay, there we go. Back to the West. There we are. All right, all right. Hold on. Since this is a jam game, I'm imagining it's still going to go fairly quick. Let's go ahead and check it out here. So, redeemed critique your game. Critique your game we shall. Let me go ahead and... Oh, come on. My mouse cursor disappeared. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Now I have a mouse cursor again. There and there. Sure, let's call it fairly quick. All right, so first off, entry points, right? Really good entry point here. This is solid. We got some movement with the character moving back and forth. We've got an interesting angle. So it's not just front on. We have this interesting sideways sort of diagonal look from the down up. Down up makes us feel in an inferior position, like there's a challenge to be climbed. Very interesting. The floating words here work. Risky Biscuit with 24. How are you doing, Risky? Welcome in. How's SOS coming? Welcome in, all you raiders. I did 15th in Interstellar Jam 7. Big congrats, Alamad. Well done. Someone redeemed a critique? Yes, this was Incredibro's game. Shoot the blue orbs for money. Oh, okay, Eric. Thank you. We'll do that when we get back to Gatekeeper. Welcome on in, Karzas Hassan. It's just Raji. Got raid and run, but had a very productive stream. Hope you have a great day. All right, likewise. Risky, have a great rest of your day. Can't wait to see SOS move forward. Welcome in, all you raiders. We're doing a critique of Incrediball's game that he just redeemed. This is Back to the West. This is, I believe, a submission for the Halcyon Jam. Am I remembering the submission correctly? Hold on. All right. Everybody say banana. High play, not Halcyon. High play, right. Thank you. High play jam 2. Perfect. Thank you. As a reminder as well, we have our own jam that we're running starting next month. Get some free VFX at the very minimum. And then if you win, you get a $200 worth mega pack of VFX from the incredible Cartoon Coffee. So thank you to them. And then there is $100 of prize money eligible thanks to Riverwolf Games. So definitely go check that out. All right. We could do a little more foreground here, but I like this skull here. That's good set dressing. I wouldn't mind something being really far forward, and I wouldn't mind some more treatment on this text to make it a little more legible, but those are fairly minor. Also, I wouldn't mind maybe introducing these into the world and having like a shadow down beneath. Once again, it's all about scope when you're dealing with game jam stuff. This is purely just any sort of thoughts coming to my mind. And by the way, Incredible, let us know what sort of critique you're looking for. What are you looking for support on so I can actually gear things towards that. Music is a little bit high in SFX. I might center these. And then we also need a secondary button style for done. All right, we got leaderboards. Very nice. That text is pretty light on the background. Probably not going to be very legible, especially for people with vision disabilities. Let's dive in. Robotech, good to see you, friend. Welcome in. Everything I can think of. All right, so we've got... This is our starting area. We see a Slay the Spire style map. I'm assuming Skull 1 is difficulty, like easy, medium, hard. But then also my first impression when I got in is like it's halfway off the screen. It feels like it was supposed to pan and it got stuck. So having some sort of indicator of like, you are here. This is what is supposed to be. Robotech clearing the hats. Thank you. What's our hat hair like today? There we go. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's not too bad hat hair. Done cooking, but spicy ramen was lunch. Nice. Ooh, incredible. You know what? I don't have water. Let me go grab some water. Cheers. And thank you, Alamod, for the redeem there. Amazing hair as always. So yeah, having this either be slid down to like here maybe, or give some sort of an indicator of like, you are here to just frame this a little bit, right? Speaking of framing, we could do something around the edges. It's always good to have a legend on here. That's something I've seen YouTubers talk about, like really big YouTubers, when they get into something like this, is tell me what these symbols mean. Don't make me have to like figure it out. All right. A transition would be nice there. Even just like a simple screen wipe, right? Just some sort of transition to say, hey, we're in. That being said, I do love this scene. This is very dramatic and evocative. Hold on, let me get rid of the sound effects from Gatekeeper. Here we go. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, there's the music. Nice. Who's Artemis? Artemis is our collie dog that we have. Yeah. I like that, once again, good, you're being a good DP here, a good director of photography. You've got things on a slant, providing a lot of good energy, right? Lots of good diagonals to make it feel very dynamic. The buildings being in a circle, I can kind of understand, but that circular energy is kind of interfering with the diagonals, right? Circles are safe, they're comfortable, they're happy, and having it clash with this good diagonal eye line that you have going here kind of intercepts the mood a little bit. So there's a reason in Westerns, when they have the showdown, it's always in a long hallway, right? Because it reinforces that feeling of claustrophobia, of one-on-one, nothing's gonna happen. Okay. We've got a 6-shooter over here. We've got a shoot, and then we've got cards. Cards with, I'm assuming, a cost on the top, a name, a placeholder art, a type, and then a description. That description, really rough to read. It looks like the font maybe is one of those ones that's kind of like outlined. And when it's this small, it's pretty hard. Okay. So we can gain 6 shield. Oh, and you know, I just noticed that intention over there. Once again, colors, right? That color is pretty hard to read on that light blue background. I do like the skybox. I like that gradient blue in the background. I think that's really good. But it is making that 6 hard to read, especially since it's so small. And the health bar itself is also kind of difficult to read. Feels like our health is smaller than the enemy health, which is interesting. Okay. Yes, play. Click and drag. I like the easing on this. The up and then, right? Do I have to click on a bullet? Do I have to like load you into the 6-shooter? Do I have to click it and then click shoot? Okay. I think it did what I wanted. So let's double tap. Shoot. So we take turns playing one card at a time. Animations are a little clunky, but you know. Does every card have the same icon, like the same art? Yeah, I think so. Oh, we have ads coming up in just a minute. Choosing a font that is readable in small sizes is so annoying. I'm struggling with it in my bridge game. Yeah, it's really annoying. Let's do double tap again. What happens when I run out of bullets? I definitely want an animation speed up button already. Shoot. Oh no, he still has armor. Crap. All right. Come on. We gotta. Okay, so we're out of bullets. Now what happens? If I do double tap. Oh, fast hand. Can I use double tap with no ammo? Is it gonna let me waste my turn? Ooh, that feels bad. It skips. Shoot. Oh man. Oh, Memphis, that's awesome. Big congrats. That's awesome. So yeah, I mean, like, if you're just gonna prevent me from doing anything, don't let me spend my turn, right? That feels bad. I don't know what design philosophy that would be reinforcing, you know? Let's get some more ammo. Prodigal, you got it. And you know what? We need to boot up our overlay. Apologies about that. There we go. Now we'll get something. And shoot. Hooray. We got him? He's at 0 health? Good. All right. That death animation happened behind the parchment. And then some, like, a good border on here would help it feel more in the world, right? Some shadowing and stuff, but game jam, right? Select a card. We're going to do that after the ads. We'll be right back. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Our question, what's your favorite Western? The favorite Western you've ever played. We'll be back. Okay, welcome back. Oh, wrong one. Back to the Future 3. 2D Fighter, welcome in. Good to see you on the YouTube side. Can I name my game jam for the question? Yes, you absolutely can. All right. Select a card. Heal and shield. Restore 10 health and gain 5 shield for 3 turns. So here's a question I have. Do I restore 10 health for 3 turns, or do I only gain 5 shield for 3 turns? There's some ambiguity there, that either of those could be true. Deal 8 damage and gain an ammo. That sounds good. Gain 2 ammo for 2 turns. I like that. These things that are for extra turns are huge, right? I mean, they're massive efficiency boosts. This is kind of getting into an action economy like in a board game. So anything that will let you do stack effects for multiple turns, I think has got to be key. That's a bad hand. It would be nice to have some sort of a mulligan option. Of course, not every game has that. Slay the Spire certainly doesn't. But, you know, that's just a feel that I had when I got to there. I was like, oh, man, bummer. Red Dead Redemption, but only while playing cards. It's 5 shield every turn. So you heal, period, gain 5 shield every 3 turns, right? So a way to reinforce that, you could do it just with a period. Say, gain 10 health, period. Gain 5 shield every 3 turns, period, right? And that will more closely connect it. Or have them on separate lines, right? So heal 15 health, and then like a little line dash in between things, and then gain 5 shield every 3 turns. That's a quick and easy way to get it done. Let's just start blasting. I mean, we're going to be getting ammo anyways. By the way, it's just Raji. Thank you for the follow. That happened during the break. I just caught that. Thank you. NASA is literally launching a rocket to Jupiter's moon right now on a live stream. Wow. Very cool. Incredible. Okay, so you are really coming at me. Let's shield up a little. And it looks like shields persist between turns. Is that right? Maybe? Kind of? A little bit? Man, this guy's wrecking me. Let's get ammo boost going. It persists for 1 turn. Okay. Interesting. All right, take care, Alamod. Enjoy the launch. Got a bit confused by the text, too. I thought you were going to get 5 shield and it's going to go away after 3 turns. Yeah. So we have 6 armor, so let's just start blasting, right? Man, we need some more offensive abilities. These guys have a lot of health. Animations are taking way too long. Way too long. Like, even this needs to go at least twice as fast. Let's go double tap. Like, I like the animations. I like that they're there, but they need to be a lot snappier, a lot faster. A lot faster. Nice particle effects and everything on the shield. That's all really good. More double tap. Okay, he's getting shield. Now, the problem is we're gonna take damage here. So let's go ahead and block, I guess. When he gets that 13 damage, I don't think we can actually block all that. I think we have to take damage at that point. I don't think there's a way for us to stack that much block at this point. So let's do quick shot. Cards popping in one by one is too slow, though. It should be like the RDR pause screen. I don't know about the RDR pause screen, but I agree that the hand draw can be a lot faster. Take steady aim. Damage and shield sounds good. You can stack 2 blocks. Gives 12 shield. But only for like 1 turn though, right? I mean, that feels like a lot of foresight you have to like predict what the enemy is going to do a turn ahead of time and hoping you have those right cards, right? I would argue that the odds of you being able to deal with that are very low. Especially when they have so much health. Like, this isn't the sort of a game where it's patiently wait, bide your time, and then go, right? And hit the weak point. This is definitely more of a, like, grind them down, get damage in where you can sort of situation. Persistence, yeah. Which is interesting, like, steady aim. We could take steady aim. Where's my armor? Okay. When you have persistent effects across turns, I also really want to know what I'm getting this turn. Because I could remember that I had block, but I could also see situations where, like, I don't remember if I had block last turn, or I don't know if block plus this is going to keep me safe from the attack, or if it's going to be more worthwhile to try and do something else, right? So having some sort of indicator here of, like, you are getting this turn as well, in addition to whatever you play, would be very helpful. Sure, we'll just do fast hand, I guess, get some more ammo. So it's an interesting sort of dissonance here, right? Where we have Wild Wild West, where gunslinging, it's a duel, right? Like, the first person that gets shot, and frequently both people get shot, loses. So it's a very quick and deadly experience, and then it's getting brought out across a longer experience. So that sort of ludo-narrative dissonance is a little interesting. I'm not going to say it's a problem. It's just something interesting and something that I'm thinking about. That Fane, good to see you. Welcome in. How are you? I'm sure you've got a raid and run, but thanks for jumping in here. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. I hope Calamity with the Despair is going well. By the way, folks, if you are not following that Fane, you definitely should. Working on really cool stuff, throwing up devlogs on YouTube, and working on a project that seems really fun, and I believe it's in Unreal, I think. Welcome in, Frostcore. Good to see you. Sweet, sweet Gwendolyn. Welcome in, welcome in. So good to have you here. We are checking out Incredibal's jam submission for... I can never remember the name of the jam. H something to jam. And it's this Wild West card game. So we're kind of doing a critique that they've asked for. So welcome in, everyone. Let's play double tap. Blast through their shields. High play. I can never remember that. Thank you. Thank you, Incredible. Wait, is that a 10 or a 19? I think that's a 10. Let's do steady aim. We'll just No, because we're not even going to get through his shield. I guess we'll just do a block. 6 shield for 2 turns. Something else that would help legibility as well is colors on those things. So like 6 shield being blue and then 4 damage being red, right? Just to provide at a glance, since you don't have card art yet, that would be something very helpful. 6 damage twice, we'll kill him. Let's do it. It is an Unreal. Perfect. Awesome. Struggling with textures at the moment. All right, take care of that, Fane. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you, and best of luck moving forward. Speaking of texturing, I'm remembering your little video about the tower stamping and everything. That was really cool. All right, but get some good rest, and I'm sure you've earned it. Full screen? I can't full screen, Incredible. I'm unable to full screen. It's being a great time. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, so we have shielded shot, 7 damage and gains 2 shield. I'm assuming red is like rare, orange is uncommon, and gray is common. That's my supposition. 6 health for 3 bullets seems really bad. Like, really bad. Wait, hold on. Shielded shot is worse than quick counter. It's objectively worse. It gives you less shield and costs an extra bullet. So I'll just go quick counter. Like, why not, right? It's healing? Yeah, but it's crazy expensive healing. Like, you're spending not just the 3 bullets, but then also the next turn where you're going to have to reload. So you need like 2 turns of leeway where they're not going to be doing anything in order to get the 6 healing out of it, and you're probably going to get hit during that time. I like these icons of flashing. I feel like the flashing's a bit too much as well. Makes it a little hard to stay focused on it. Let's jump in here. If you look at the map, points color should be reversed. So it's black for longer and it flashes white. And I don't want it flashing all the way white, right? It's too high of contrast. It's just too much contrast flipping between the two. Let's do that. We let 2 damage in, but we get some damage in too. Brohart, good to see you. Welcome in. Remember seeing some shots of this? Yeah. Let's see if we can zoom in, actually. That's a little bit better. This is Incredible's game. And we're giving it a critique here. Taking a quick break from Gatekeeper while we do this critique. Like to play it still? Yeah. Feel free to share the link again, Incredible. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that link. Okay. Got 10 damage coming in. Oh, dear. Yeah, let's just block. He's got 5 shield loaded up. Let's just deal with it, you know? And then we can go for a second block? Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. Second block, and that will give us, I think, 12 defense? I never got to see how much defense I actually had. 15 damage? Bruh. Come on. Alright, now you're healing. I can actually play ammo boost. Good. God, he just heals right on up. 35 damage? Incredible. Are you trying to assassinate me? I have no idea how you're supposed to beat this guy. Just ever. Holy cow. Jeez. I would like the cards to get bigger when I hover. I agree. Yeah. That would be a good little micro interaction there. That would actually serve a lot of usability purpose. Quick counter. Like an Uno. I have never played a digital Uno game. Let's get some ammo while he blocks. Also got like 15 hours to fix this. 14? Good luck. I mean, honestly, once again, for a jam submission, I think this is really, really well done. I think it just, if we were looking at, you know, commercial viability, we need greater speed, snappiness between all these things, and then just like balance, some pacing, some more, maybe tumbleweed blowing across, some more stage, interesting sort of things, card art, all that sort of stuff. But like, for a jam game, this is really incredible. I think we're dead here. Yeah, I think we lose. This is part of a jam? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, it is. This is the High Play Jam 2. I remember it. Couldn't find tumbleweed. Aw, bummer. Yeah, dude, I don't know how you kill this guy. I mean, we're roasted here. Main menu idle animation was really cool. I agree. Yeah. And there we go. Out. Outies. FHG. How far did we get? Ah. There you go. Back to the west. Oh. And it looks like the menu has slid up a little bit. So it's kind of covering things. Oh, and your thing has slid down. So anyways, Incredible, was that helpful for you? Was there anything you wanted us to talk about that we didn't get to talk about? Had whole missions dedicated to tumbleweed variants. That's amazing. Yeah, Incredible. Is there anything you were hoping for specific feedback on that we did not get to? Oh, and I can't click new game. Yeah, it's still doing that. That's weird. Yeah, I agree, Brohart. Happy to see you play it, and I'll work on these issues. Cool. All right. Thank you so much for showing this to us, Incredible. This is awesome, and thank you for having the courage to, like, submit something for a critique. This was great. Very, very impressive. Absolutely awesome. Thank you for that. All right. Let's jump back into Gatekeeper. We need to activate the Quarium. Whatever that is. Oh, that's right. We're in the hub. We're in the hub world. I think we've been everywhere in the hub world. 14 hours to the end of the submission. Woo! I think you've got a very strong entry. Of course, I don't know how many other people have submitted and what quality level they've submitted, but really excited for you. Got a list of bugs and features you're working on in that time frame? Yeah. Let's see. Anything over here? No. There are seasonal devs. I don't know what a seasonal dev means. Like, they build games professionally, but only when it's not pest control season? All right. Stage 2. Cell of the Ancients. So when I see the indicator here, I feel like we used to get something on screen for this, but it seems like that is not a part of this anymore. Oh, hi. Man, we're doing a lot of damage. Holy cow. Skill cooldown, sure. Missed him. Threaded the needle like a pro MLG gamer. Oh, right, the blue orbs. That's right. There we go. Shoot the blue orbs for money. Okay, got it. Remembering Eric's words. Activate Cell of the Ancients. Collect and insert the keys into the monoliths. Is this a key? Okay, this feels different. Protocol 2.0. Yes. Absolutely, we want this one. Oh, these guys I remember being big butt faces. We are doing a lot of damage now. Wow. Oh, that's right, because we got like the double damage thing, right? So we are going to get hit really hard if we get hit, but we are also hitting incredibly hard. Incredible. You're so very welcome. Thank you for submitting that. That was a joy and really inspiring and impressive. So thank you. Is this what are you, a monolith? Oh, I have to find these. Okay, so this is different. This used to be killing things would give you keys, and then you return the keys to that first thing that we found. This is now like really fully explore the map. And this looks like a new enemy type too. I don't remember seeing these guys before. I think I'm liking the update. So this is making each map feel more impactful. And like you're actually exploring it instead of just kind of running through as quick as you can to get to the next map, right? Each map feels important and substantial. And I like that. I like that pacing shift. Move speed. Whoop. Jeez, okay, lots of dudes, lots of dudes. Gotta get to this other monolith. Get wrecked. Okay, we got the monoliths. Bounce. Good. What is this? Siren statue. Everyone knows about you. Quantum. Does that mean... is that saying that, like, the whole map is going to start charging at me? Is that what that's trying to say? When it says everyone knows about you? Bounce! Damage up, sure. This gem is like a practice section for Fox Hollow 3. I love it! I'm excited to see what you pump out, Incredibro. With those VFX and everything, I think you're going to make something really cool. Very excited to see what you come up with. 2 weeks before start? Yeah, we're coming up on it. We're getting real close. I'm super excited. More attack speed, absolutely. Seems like we're a little loud. Flop. All right, we cleared out the ads. Let's knock this guy down. I remember this guy just obliterating me whenever I would play before. He was nearly an automatic run ender for me. Because of this thing. These orb Nova explosions were just horrifying. All right. More move speed. I'm liking move speed. This is rapidly getting out of hand. Essence, on hit, a 5% chance to release a wave of energy. Yeah, that seems good. Let's do that. All right, let's go. Quiet Bay. So is this the same store we were just in? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. So what is our forge? Swarm Pendant. On killing an enemy, a 30% chance to summon a Resectoid. I don't think we really want that. We don't really care about on kill. We want on hit. Third skill creates a vortex. So our dash will vortex people in. Seems cool. Another HVC. Yes, that's an automatic buy. More Chain Lightning. 10% chance to tag an enemy. Damage to the enemy is increased by 25%. Yeah, sure. 10% max health. 10% to damage. Sure. And 10% attack speed. Love it. Sounds frumptuous. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see. Have we unlocked anything over here? blue orbs. Oh, this is more chaos. Okay. Yeah, let's get the cursed shard. We're doing pretty good at keeping everyone away from us. I think that's going to work out just fine. Okay. Oh, wait, you're new, right? Oh, no, we just ignored you. Just like my high school years. Okay. Let's go to the next level. So we're in level 3. Is this the hell level now? I like this pacing better. Before it was like going through 3 or 4 different mini levels of each of these. And the objectives just went by so fast, it kind of barely even mattered. I like the new pacing, and I like the store. It means you don't have to like worry about exploring every single shrine, because you're probably going to have a good amount of stuff to buy afterwards. I like that. I'm liking the pacing so far. Oh, these little green pots are my nemesis. They get me all the time. Chaos Ward. Detonating shards remain from slain enemies. Clear ward points. What? Is that a ward point? No. Okay, that's just bad. Don't go over that. That's just bad. Okay, what does this sword do? Jeez. Oh gosh. Okay, Q. Health regen. Sure. Ouch. Wasn't expecting you to do that. Started the conflict ultra challenge. Oh no, this is probably not what I was supposed to do. Oh, shoot. Ah! Get away. Oh god. Okay, come on. Come at me, bro. Yeah! Conflict achievement unlocked. Kill all enemies from the conflict altar in 30 seconds. 8.3%. So we got some pickup, and we get that when we beat a boss too. I still don't really know what that means, and that did not clear award points. I don't really know what a ward point is. Keep exploring. New level up. More health regen. Well, I guess this thing down here might be a ward point. Or, oh, gall. Is this a ward point? No, it's a store. Shoot. Ha! Let's get Fractal. That seems good. There we go. That just used it. Second win, because now we can start building towards a fusion. All right. Whew. Jeez. Oh, no! I got it. It spawned right in front of me and then behind me. All right, so we used our revive, which does give us a power boost if I remember this character correctly. Like, they get a revive as their passive, and when they do revive, they get a lot stronger. Oh, Jade. Yes. So that's going to give us our super thing. Are you a ward point? Soothstone. Destroy the Soothstone. 3.8% of players have this achievement. Great. 25% skill damage. Sure. Soothstone. On killing an enemy, a 10% chance to create a crystal. 100% damage to enemies and... What? 100% damage to enemies and plus 15 HP, healing allies per second within a radius of 11 units. Oh. Okay, that sounds incredible. More damage. Oh. Hey, we found something. Get away from me, you spooky little jack-o'-lanterns. Get away. All right, this is standard King of the Hill. Not a problem. My prodigious girth will allow me to be able to stay on here forever. Also, I think we're going into ads. We're going to pause. We'll be right back. Have you played Gatekeeper? That's our question. All right, welcome back. We're gonna dive back in here. Tom Millman says, not yet. Are you planning on picking it up, Tom? Not yet sounds like something that will change over time. Oh, we have achievements. Kill reinforced lucid Ethel. I have no idea what that means. George Ando, why? No, I really like Gatekeeper. I think it does a lot of things really well. And I'm digging this update. It's feeling a lot more like a roguelike to me, frankly. It just feels like a better roguelike. And I think that it makes the maps feel more impactful. Instead of kind of just being set dressing with different enemies, I'm feeling more like I'm in the space, which is really important for me. All right, let's go look for this third point. There we go. Why didn't I see these before? Was I just blind? Or did they take a while to spawn in? Dance of the Fiery Bones achievement. Kill 25 hermits without letting them open the shell. 22% of players. I don't like playing early access games. That's fair. I know a lot of people that are like that way. We're trying our best, but you're on an outdated version right now. I am? I'm on an outdated version? Oh, something just went out today. Fixes. Items on the ground were not showing up on the mini-map. Void traps weren't disappearing in the arena after the round ended. Fixed a soft lock issue for the host after client disconnected. Wow, okay. The first strike of Hybrid's external boys skill was not dealing damage if there were no other enemies near the target. Oh. Added a warning about losing progress in the pause menu when exiting the game. Good, good. Reworked the shooting mechanics of Tech Hunter's first skill. I don't know who that is. Teammates' head direction where they are looking is now visible. Oh, interesting. The message about resurrecting a teammate is now displayed in the chat as option to disable bloom. Okay, cool. So we can now go get the boss. I like that the boss gets incorporated here. It feels good. No, I think this is a big W. So the things that I'm learning here is there's a lot to be said. Wow, we are dealing a lot of damage to this guy. I got stuck. Okay. So both deaths happened because something spawned directly next to me and I couldn't move. And I wasn't able to realize what had happened in time. That's a bummer. We were doing so well. I was really excited about keeping on moving forward. Like, we just nuked that dude. We just got 3 achievements off of beating the boss so hard. Blitzkrieg, kill any siren in 30 seconds. Siren Hunter, after taking no damage from the siren, deal a fatal blow to it. Epilogue, deal a fatal blow to the siren and die within 7 seconds of its death. Oh, so sad. That is such a bummer. Early access with 1,000+ reviews is amazing. Yes, absolutely. Oh, that felt really bad though. So yeah, whether it's like allow people to just kind of slide past things, so you slide around objects, or make it so that things don't collide as soon as they spawn in. Oh, that was tragic. That was so sad. I was really looking forward to moving forward on that. So sad. All right, let's see how far we can get here. So yeah, there's a lot to be said about making the world space feel more like a world. And we kind of saw this with Terra Elysia, right? Where there was a multi-stage map, right? It wasn't just win the fight and then you move to the next map. Slay the Spire style, it was we need to accomplish something in this space. And this is being very reminiscent of that. Feels good. So, making the world feel like an environment that you're actually affecting. That's the big lesson I'm getting out of this update. Oh, are these directing me to the things that I'm supposed to do? I didn't catch that. Okay. I thought it was just like an active state. Like, hey, you turned it on. Good job. Well done. Never go wrong with move speed. Ah. Let's try and go for this synthesis stuff. I'm really curious about that. Go ahead and sprint. Ouch. I think every time I've been hit, it's been from the golems just hurling a rock at me. I do like that when you kill something, you just get the experience for it. Deeply appreciate that. Game is very satisfying to watch. Why is that, Nektos? What makes it satisfying to watch? I'm not challenging you. I'm trying to understand from your perspective why that is. Because this is a big thing. All of us as game developers need to take note of comments like that and then try to reverse engineer it for our own games. You know, we talk a lot about how, as an indie developer, most of us being solo developers, you probably don't want to market your game. But streamers do, because if they market your game, they are marketing themselves. So if you can make something a streamer wants to play and make it something that is fun to watch, your odds of getting that free marketing go way up. That's why puzzle games are so hard in the market right now, because they're really hard to stream to any sort of sizable audience. Shooting feels good. Yeah, good effects, good polish on it. We got lots of hit stop on it. Good particle effects going all over the place with interesting angles of how things kind of warp around. Even though I'm not the one playing the game, UI is very smooth. I agree. The UI art is really good. I still have that confusion about like what is an attack, what is a skill, that I would love to have be made really clear. We talked about this in the analysis the first time we took a look at Gatekeeper. If we go back over to here, where is Gatekeeper? We've been doing a lot of analyses, as it turns out. Darn. Where did we put it? Huh. Is it here? No. But, wait, yes, this is it. Yeah. Right? Of kind of giving it some different shapes to indicate, hey, these things are different. and then kind of having your mobility icon, your mobility being in its own instead of kind of separating your 2 damage abilities. Once again, I don't know how that plays out over the rest of the characters, but that was something we were playing around with, an idea of like, how do we visually communicate what is an attack and a skill and all these different categories of things, so that at the drop of a hat, you can pick up a new character and at least know what categories their abilities fit into, right? I think the sound effects work really well as well. They've got some good pitch modulation on there. I think there's pitch modulation. Maybe there's not, actually. Now that I'm like really trying to pay attention to it. If there is, it's very subtle, like super duper subtle. I like the cooldown on here too. That big number is pretty darn legible. Okay. Let's check out this other shrine. That's going to cost us some time, but we're kind of doing okay on time. I want to see what we can get in the shop here. We've got a decent amount of money. Correct. Yeah, the arc that the experience takes to get to you feels really good. Let's get Jade. We got 2 out of our 3 synthesis materials now. Very excited to see what that becomes. We're missing Fractal at this point, which is the revive once per stage. Will the stream be saved? Yes. So we stream to Twitch and YouTube. So these all get permanently recorded on YouTube. Whoa. What just happened? I thought I got an achievement there because like the chat log popped up, but it might just be that the boss showed up. And you can find YouTube by doing !YouTube. And then as well, I can send you a link, you know, if that would be more helpful too. So. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, getting blocked. Gosh. Okay, get wrecked, get wrecked, get wrecked. Go away, go away, go away. Oh my gosh. Wait, are they launching the spikes over the wall? Dastardly. How dare you? Ouch. Bounce. I walked right into that. Our health regen is doing some good work for us, though, I think. Bounce. And rocket. Nice. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't get stuck. Don't do this again. Be here, but the team will also want to watch it later. Sure, absolutely, absolutely. Happy to chat about anything I can. Our whole goal here is to help people enter the games industry, or if you're already in it, to level up, right? We're all about growing together. So if there's anything I can do to support in any way, let me know. The second skill gains an additional charge? Yeah, sure, let's go extra rocket. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. All right. Cool. Okay, there was just pop-in. I was like, is this a new store? No, it's not a new store. Same old store. Just had some pop-in. I don't really like the hollow talisman for this guy. Not a big fan of Bad Mood on this guy, even though it is my favorite Bluey reference. On hitting with the first skill, a 10% chance to push the enemy away, yes. Enemies with less than 40% HP receive 30% more damage, yes. A skill hit on an enemy with full health launches a projectile at a nearby enemy, why not? That's 2 out of 3 for the synthesis there. Let's go ahead and grab the Chaos experience. Boop. Doubles damage to both enemies and the owner. There we go. Okay. Stage 2. Here we go. We're about on time with our previous one, too. We're at 8 minutes, 22 seconds. That's about the same as we had on the first run. But I feel a lot more powerful this time. Like, we got a lot more upgrades this time than last time. Let's go more health regen. I mean, we're kind of leaning into more of a defensive build anyways, so why not reinforce that? Select and insert the keys into the monoliths. You got it. Bane Seal. On hit, there's a 10% chance to tag an enemy. Damage to enemies increased by 25%. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. To unlock new artifacts, you currently need to exit to the main menu. Later, we'll move the Emporium to the Delta. Oh, so you can, like, spend your meta progression there. Interesting. Yeah, as soon as I hit restart to start a new run, I was like, oh, shoot, but I should go unlock new relics. Oops. No, we can't dash over. Okay. That's one monolith. Ooh, that was good. Good job, Rockets. Getting me out of a really bad situation there. Level up, more attack speed, absolutely. Let's grab this second monolith, get the little barrels over there. Good. Bounce, rockets, stores. All right. Let's go Protocol 2. And then, yeah, let's go for a little heal bot. Why not? Let's go find that last obelisk. I'm feeling a lot stronger than in previous runs, too. I don't know if damage numbers got tweaked as well, but I feel way more capable of nuking things down. Treasure chests. There we go. All right, let's do this thing. Oh, did I just die? What? From what? I mean, I guess everything is the answer, but wow. He dashed away from the bounce, so it missed. Yeah, that wasn't my best thing I've ever done. Oh, you guys over there too, huh? Okay. right, did we get it? Where are the other bad guys? Aha! You ran away. We got something. I don't know what we got. Experience, maybe? It's a little hard to tell what that thing was that flew into me. All right, store. Yeah, I can go Nomad Stick. It's not like great because it's not pushing us towards a synergy, but it's still a good skill. Money. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's start actually leveling up our rocket a little bit since we get an extra charge of it now. Oh. Damage numbers all look good, very legible, right? In fact, I didn't even notice how legible they were. That white outline around them works really well. Just very, very solid, clean UI artistry going in here. Color contrast is all great. Everything's very legible. Even the kind of secondary information, which is how to use your abilities and everything, I think it's really good. Receive damage creates a projectile in return. Sure. Because we're probably going to be at full health a decent amount of the time. The only thing that I worry about with this is from what Eric said over on YouTube, it sounds like the clock aspect doesn't matter as much. So now it's kind of just a shooting gallery instead of having some sort of pressure to move on. It turns into a farming experience, which isn't, you know, if that's the designer's intent, then that's great. But it's something that can be designed around, right? All right, let's knock this guy out. And definitely not die. Okay, got him halfway down. This is going okay. We're chewing up the ads. Dang, that's a lot of damage. There we go. Easy. Nice. Still a lot of dudes. Still a lot of dudes. Yeah, let's get more heal. More healing. Get wrecked. Jeez, that rocket is doing a lot of damage. Time is important. We just haven't figured out how to show it to the player without making it look like Risk of Rain 2. Yeah. So, okay, here's my question. What would the problem be if it did look like Risk of Rain 2? Like, I'm not saying that there's not a problem. I'm curious to hear what your interpretation of this is. Let's get adrenaline pill. Yes. Max health. Absolutely. Adrenaline pill. Yellow pill. Skirmish. We don't have enough for that, actually. I was gonna get it, but we don't have enough money for it. I wouldn't mind down here some sort of like plus, right? Like +1, +3, +20, +50, that kind of float upwards and slowly dissolve, just to help ameliorate that concern of, wait, I just got something. What did I get? Right? That would help just kind of telegraph to the player in case they're not actively watching the number as it goes up. It's a small thing and not something that I think needs to be there. But in my opinion, this is something that I'm looking for myself. If my eyes are going to be focused in one area of the game and I want the player's attention in one area of the game, but I'm also going to be making updates somewhere else, that needs to be kind of long-lasting. So that's an interesting thing for recognizing. Okay, let's move on. Stage 3. This is where we died last time. I believe in us. I believe in a thing called bullets, and that they'll see us through. Yeah, we are doing a lot of damage. Jeez. Pixelated, good to see you, friend. We are checking out Gatekeeper. That just went through a really big update that completely changes the pacing of the game. That launched last week, a week ago today. Let's get another skirmish then, I guess. So we're going to be launching, what, 3 projectiles every time we hit someone with full health? So yeah, it's really interesting. They went from kind of a go through 3 maps per zone to saying now each zone is 1 map, and they made the maps a lot more expansive and involved. It's really good. And then they introduced a whole shop system. I think it's really good. I think it's a very healthy update for the game. That makes it feel a lot more... the word that I'm looking for. Like, I want to say stable. That's not necessarily what I'm thinking about, but it really creates a better feeling of space. We haven't been aiming to be like Risk of Rain 2 for a long time now. That was only at the very beginning, where we were fans 2 years ago. Now we just want fewer comparisons. I understand it's unavoidable, but we'd like it to happen less. And why is that? What's the negative thing that those comparisons are doing for you? More attack speed. Because based on that answer, then that kind of, to me, and I'm curious about this because I'm kind of taking over as a design position in a small sort of studio soon. So my brain instantly goes like product strategy, right? So if we're experiencing, hey, it's Risk of Rain 2, and we feel that that is reducing sales because they think I already have Risk of Rain 2, then all of a sudden that becomes, well, how do we communicate that we're different from it so that we retain sales? That's a different approach from, we think people are going to say, this is like Risk of Rain 2, and therefore I already understand the game. I don't need to, like, pay attention to tooltips or anything, right? Because I already have a basic mental model of how the game functions, when there may be some key differences that need to be communicated. We got another skirmish. Jeez, we were blasting that one. And we have ads coming in soon. Let's go ahead and pause for our ad break. Art style is similar to Risk of Rain 2, but I haven't played this or Risk of Rain 2. Interesting. Interesting. So, question for today. What are you excited about? What's something thrilling in your near future? I want to hear about it. For me, we've got the Game Jam coming up in several weeks. Very excited about that. Yeah, in like 3 weeks, a little under 3 weeks, Jam starts. And then as well, we've got this announcement coming up soon about this role that I'm going to be taking on. Very excited about it. I want to hear what's exciting with you. Overall, I agree with you. Okay. Very excited for the Jam. I am too. I'm very excited about the Jam as well. Yeah. Can't wait to see what people make with this incredible work from Cartoon Coffee. Okay, welcome back. Let's keep going. I want to beat this run. Explosion radius plus 50%. Yes. 100%. Sure. More health regen. Why not? Oh, go for another skirmish? Level 5 skirmish? Do we get anything for like getting it to level 5? Is that gonna do anything cool for it? Evolve it or anything? Guess not. We're really looking for Fractal. We're not getting served that up though. Oh! At the beginning of each turn, restores 20% of players' maximum health. Absolutely, I'll take that. Yeah, you can see that skirmish is really doing work. It's spreading that damage out pretty nicely. Ooh, burning pillars of light. All right. Woo! Evolve, more attack speed, sure. 72% attack speed. That's ranunculus. Woo! Almost ran into the fireball. Woo! Oh dear! Oh no no no! See, like I literally could not move there. Oh, that's so sad. So how do I is that a me problem? Do I need to get good? Because it feels like they can just spawn in and now you cannot move. And you die so fast that you can't really like respond to it. You can't like throw out your fireball in order to deal with it, right? Like it's kind of just there. I don't know. We've got all these sets. Let's go ahead and grab Empty Carapace. Regeneration triggers every half a second, but maximum health is reduced by 40%. Wow. All right. Let's got this another time, now with some unlocks. Let's see what we can make happen. You're picking up cursed items. I think that's risky. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm... I haven't vocalized that, but that was something in the back of my head is the double damage making that big of a difference, right? Is that... Would I have time to get out of that if I weren't taking double damage? Because it feels pretty instantaneous that I die. And that's what I'm trying to puzzle out is like... And we should try that this time. No, not taking any curses. But when that happens, can we wiggle our way out and still survive? Because we went a pretty heavy like regen build there. But regen, I guess, doesn't matter if you just get nuked. All right, what's in the blacksmith? Hollow talisman? Eh. Because the goal with that was deal so much damage, nothing can ever get close, and so it doesn't really matter. And I think to a large degree that worked until that, whoa, each hit restores 1 HP? Dang. Until it got to the point where like things could just spawn on top of me. So I didn't have time to deal with it. And even still, it was okay because they would get a hit in and then I'd be able to move away. But when it happens all at once and I get blocked, I can't move, that's when it became a problem. So I don't know, maybe I just need to account for like this is a thing that happens and you need to plan for that. So if you do take that double damage thing, you need to make sure you have like a lot of defense instead of health regen. I like that these area things are hurting the bad guys as well as me. That feels good. That feels like, oh, I can be clever and make good use of this. Or if I can dodge out of the way long enough, I have now damage happening all the way across the map that is giving me free experience. That feels good. Oh, there's the line. Oh, okay, cool. We can just follow that. Ouch, ouch. Okay. Feeling good, feeling good. I think we're in the clear. Nice. Oh, I think we got some meta progression dropped over there. Let's go grab that. There we go. Ooh. HVC, I didn't see that really proccing very often last time. In fact, I didn't notice it proccing at all. I'm sure it was, but I wasn't seeing it. But maybe this time I'll be able to catch it, especially if we get some repeats of it. I'd rather have that than the skirmish for this guy. Sure. Okay, there we go. Now I'm seeing the lightning pop out. Okay. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Okay, all right. That could have been worse. That could have been way worse. Guaranteed to ignite. I still don't totally know like when to level up one skill versus the other. I'm not encountering situations where I'm like, oh yeah, obviously I should upgrade this or this. I have done that, encountered that like maybe a couple of times while playing, but most of the time it's like, I don't know, I kind of feel like doing this. Let's try it. Okay, there we go. GG. On kill, a 35% chance to create an impulse damage from the last damage. Well, I mean, sure, whatever. I think that's going to be a lot better on someone that does really big hits, but we'll take it. That's fine. Activate the Quarium on Aurora 3 times. 5.6% achieved. Groundhog Day. Okay, definitely take the bullets. Blue pill. Let's take the bayonet. Cyclone? I mean, we don't even have enough money for it, but maybe this guy will give us enough money? Not quite. I do like that that's there, by the way. It's just a nice little... Hey, if you're just a little bit short for something, it gives you a little bit of tolerance and wiggle room. I appreciate that, to be fair. I think that's a very player-friendly little design, because you still have to be aware of it. You still have to work for it a little bit, run around and grab it. It doesn't feel like a freebie. I like it. This guy, New Zealand, hello! How are you, my friend? Thank you for that community gift sub. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Thought you told this guy to give money. We're doing very well, thanks. We're just moving forward in life. We just accomplished a huge home improvement project where we built a 400 square foot patio out of salvaged bricks. We did it all by hand. It was a huge amount of work. So that's all done, which is very exciting. We have some announcements coming up that I can't wait to share with everyone. We got the game jam coming up in a few weeks. So exciting. Super exciting stuff. How's dad life? Dad life is going very well. Kids are doing good. Baby's got a 4th tooth growing, which is exciting and horrible at the same time because now he's just in full teething mode. But we're moving forward. Little girl is learning to read and very excited that she can start to play games with us. Oh man, it's a great time. It's a good time. Teeth, yeah. How are you doing? How's your family? How's the game going? I believe you mentioned that you were kind of about to start in on a new section of the project last time we talked. Is that right? Am I remembering that right? Oh. Let's go Protocol 2. Health regen. Fam's good, buddy. Game's good. Just did a refactor again. Hey, you know what? If it works, it works. And if it doesn't work, then you just refactored it and made it a whole lot more expansible. So that's good. Expansible? That's not a word. Extensible? Modular? I don't know. Something. Better? You made it better. You did the code gooder. Well, I'm glad to hear. I'm glad that it's wrapped up now, so you get to move back into the fun parts, right? That's great. Gooder. I got to astonish and deeply irritate my in-laws the other day by noting that cromulent and embiggen are both words. They did not like that is true. But it is. Thank you, Simpsons. Now, I thought I picked up a key earlier. Oh, did it come out of the box, but then like you have to walk over it? You don't get it when you just open the box? That's a bit of an inconsistent behavior, like from how experience works, I guess. And money, I would have assumed it would have kind of operated the same way. That sounds fun. Knowing the in-laws is the best. They're good folk. They're incredible folk. They helped us out so much on that patio project through tools, expertise, volunteering time with the kids. Like, oh my gosh, we would not have been able to have done that without them. And they're just fun folk. All right. We actually live just like a couple blocks away from both sets of in-laws. And that can definitely have its challenges, but I find having a good tribe nearby pretty important. I wouldn't want to swap it. Did you know that eatable is a word? Not edible, but eatable. Does it mean the same thing as eatable? Hey, we're starting to get some good procs on things. This is feeling good. I do like the speed at which you upgrade and level up. I think they've solved that in some pretty elegant ways here of having multiple upgrade systems in the game. So you're not waiting exclusively on level ups. You also get the store. You can find the shrines in the maps. It spreads out the level up so you can kind of have a pretty fast clip of progression without constantly being taken up with level up notifications and everything. I think it's good. I think they did good work there. All right, take care of this guy, New Zealand. Have a great day at work. Rooting for you. All right, easy game. Third one. Get the barrels broken up. Just gotta summon the boss. It's gonna get obliterated. Do you know how much damage extra we do to things that are under 40% health? You just gotta get him under 40% health and then just like give him a love tap. He'll drop. Let's get more of those projectiles. I think that is starting to work out really well for us. Okay, so yeah, a chat message does appear when, when a boss gets summoned. I guess that would probably make a lot more sense on multiplayer, right? Like if someone summoned the boss and you're on the other side of the map, you have no idea. You know, it's a quick and dirty way to inform the players, right? Jeez. Come on, get under 40% health. Ah. Okay, I think you're in the threshold now. Yeah, look at that drops. Look at the drops. Get wrecked. Easy game. Easy game. As long as nothing teleports on top of me. Ooh, neither of these are great. I guess we'll go Swarm Pendant, but I'm going to be looking at Blacksmith to kind of reforge that. If not edible, then really bad stuff can happen to you. Not eatable means taste bad. Really? So, like, concrete is not edible, but... I don't know. What's something that doesn't taste good? Pineapple on pizza is not eatable. All right. Well, I think this is going to be it for me here today, folks. I'm sad to cut this run a little bit short, but I have kids I got to go pick up for the grandparents. But what a joy this has been. Thank you all of you for hanging out with us here today. Nemphis, this guy, New Zealand, George Ando, Pixelated, Nekdos, Tom Millman. Thank you for the subscription once again. Incredible, Broheart. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. That Fane, Frostcore, Robotech, Alamod. It's just Raji, Prodigal Son, 2D Fighter, and who else here? Risky Biscuit as well. Thank you for Raiders coming over with him. Eric Cameron, Karazest. Whoo! Thank you all of you for hanging out here. What a great day this has been. I hope you've learned something. I certainly know that I have. And thank you to the developers of Gatekeeper for being here and providing lovely commentary that we can chat about with. It's been absolutely great. I think that update was very successful in my mind. I think I have learned quite a lot from that, of the importance of making something feel like a world, right? And how the way that we structure things deeply influences that. Because all of the mechanics are the same, right? In terms of the level, right? You're still charging the obelisks. You are finding the keys and putting them in. You are, you know, none of those are new. It's just condensing them into one space and putting the boss at the end instead of making you go through multiple different levels. There's a lot to say about that. There's a lot to say about that. We're going to go ahead and raid into Sorcery Story. Sorcery Story, we have not raided into maybe ever. I don't know. She's almost never streaming this late. So we're going to go hang out with her. Thank you. Oh, it's offline. Oh, dear. Hold on. Let me refresh the page. Twitch is really bad at that. Let's see here. Who is actually online? Who is actually online? Let's raid into Practical. We haven't raided into Practical in a long time. So with that, thank you so much for hanging out, everyone. Deeply appreciate all of you. Be sure to follow for the Game Jam news coming up. There's 60 free VFX professionally made by Cartoon Coffee, hand-drawn VFX for any of your projects completely free as a part of joining this jam with the potential to win a $200 mega pack of VFX and $100 in prize money. So definitely go check that out. Join our Discord, hang out, and check us out on YouTube, Twitch, all the fun things, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out.